Welcome back in Sagar Kadam Sir Engineering Academy. Is for engineering mechanics, most difficult and most useful subject. And with my videos, I guaranteed you, yes, you will clear concept without any doubt. In this video, we are going to start kinematics of linear motion. As previously we discussed, as what do you mean by kinetics and kinematics? Again, in short, with force and mass, motion problem with force and mass, it is kinetics. And motion problem without any consideration of force and mass, it is called as what? Kinematics. As under that, three very useful concepts we are going to discuss, or terms we are going to discuss: displacement, velocity and acceleration. From mechanics point of view, as I know that you studied this in 12th, but mechanics is different. It is engineering, it is not physics. So from that point of view, I am going to clear this concept. Okay, so on that they are not going to ask numericals, but your basic of dynamics is a displacement, velocity and acceleration, three basic equation of motion. So this is a basic that you require throughout this dynamics. So let's start with motion. Motion, when we say motion, so for that purpose, as what do you mean by position? So particle or body is at P, at a distance R from origin. So we say P is a position. Its position at any instant with respect to fixed point or origin point. With respect to fixed point or origin point. Okay, you have to note down these things, diagrams, with respect to fixed point or origin point. Let's say this body moves to P dash, which is at distance R dash from O. Means this body changes its position from one point to other point. So when body changes its position from time to time, when body changes, what changes? Its position from time to time, it is said to be in motion. When body changes its position from time to time, it is said to be in motion. And that motion along a straight line, is a linear motion, And motion along a circular path or on circumference of circle, we say circular motion. Is it clear? When body changes its position from one point to other point, it is called as motion. When body changes position from time to time, then it's said to be in motion. Motion along a straight line called as linear, along a circular path called as circular motion. Okay. Next part, now we are going to discuss very important concept of distance and displacement. So for that, as here a body start its position, motion from A, it moves along this path and reach point B. Now tell me, as for this motion for time t second, is it displace and displacement same thing? Is it distance and displacement is same thing? So you know that distance and displacement. When body moves from A to B, as we are able to measure this measurement along this path travel, and measurement done along a path traveled is called as what? Distance. Measurement done along a path traveled is called as distance. And which is displacement? When body moves from one point to other point. When body moves from one point to other point, but this distance measured along a straight line in one particular direction is called as displacement. Is called as displacement. When body moves from one point to other point, then distance measured along a straight line is called as displacement, and this term is important for us. Displacement is important in a motion. In calculation, we use a displacement, which is vector quantity, which is measured in meter. Distance is a scalar quantity having only magnitude, but displacement have magnitude as well as direction. Getting everyone? So distance measured, but when body moves from one point to other point, distance measured along a straight line is called as displacement. Okay. One more example, projectile. As when object thrown in space at an angle other than 90 degree, then it will trace this path. Let's say path A, B, C. When we consider motion from A to B, as we have this as vertical displacement and this much as horizontal displacement. Distance measured from one point to another point along a straight line we called as a displacement. In case of projectile, we required both horizontal as well as vertical. In gravity numerical, we required only vertical displacement. When body moves from A to C, yes, for that, how much horizontal displacement? AC. And how much vertical displacement? For complete motion of projectile, in this case, vertical means along y-axis. Yes, both point on horizontal line, is it? Both point on horizontal line. Therefore, as vertical displacement is 0. Vertical displacement is 0. Okay. So this is displacement. Now in this figure, as when moving along a straight line from P to P dash in time t second, we have this as a displacement. So in case of linear motion, when body moves along a same line in the same direction, one direction only, at that time distance and displacement is same thing. Distance and displacement is same thing. And how much displacement here? R dash minus R measured in meter. R dash minus R measured in meter. Okay. So here we finish concept of displacement. Very important. Displacement. Okay. Start to end along a straight line. In gravity along y-axis. In projectile we require both along x as well as y-axis. Okay. Thank you.